My Amano shrimp just arrived from Shrimp Rack, and I thought I'd take you along for a quiet little moment, unboxing them, getting them settled in, and sharing a bit about their care and why they've earned a spot in so many aquariums. These shrimp are peaceful, hard little workers, and surprisingly beautiful in their simplicity. If you've been thinking about adding some to your own tank, this might help you to decide. I ordered these shrimp from Shrimp Rack, an online store that I'd heard great things about from other hobbyists. Their selection looked pretty solid, and the shipping options were clearly outlined. One thing I like is that they specialize in shrimp, which tells me they should know how to package and care for them in transit. My shrimp were quickly shipped out, and I received tracking updates so I could prep for their arrival. When ordering inverts online, it's really important to choose a reputable seller who understands how fragile these guys can be. Delays, poor insulation, or rough handling can really take a toll on shrimp. So far, it looks like the shrimp were very well packaged and insulated, and there was a gel pack inside to help keep them at the right temperature. Looking at the water inside the bag, it's relatively clear, which is a good sign. Cloudy or foul-smelling water could be a huge red flag. As for the shrimp themselves, they seem pretty active, moving around, and they have that classic semi-transparent grayish look that Amanos are known for. There's no immediate signs of distress like clamped legs, floating, or lying motionless. The company even sent one extra shrimp in case of any DOA, which I really appreciate. Now in this case, all of the shrimp made it and looks super healthy. So basically, I got an extra shrimp for free, and that's always a nice surprise. Now we acclimate. Shrimp can be very sensitive to changes in water chemistry, especially pH, temperature, and hardness, so you can't just drop them into your tank. I use the drip acclimation method, which I highly recommend. So I will float the bag for about 15 to 20 minutes to equalize the temperature, open the bag and place it in a clean container, and then slowly drip in tank water. This whole process took about an hour, and I watched closely for any signs of stress. If you're new to shrimp, you'll never want to skip this step. Sudden parameter changes can be fatal, especially when shipping stress is already in play. And these shrimp had a pretty big journey traveling all the way across the entire country. After acclimation, I released the shrimp into the tank and watched them immediately start exploring. A few darted for hiding spots, while others got right to work picking at algae. They looked healthy and curious, which is exactly what you want. All in all, I'm super happy with my order from Shrimp Rack. Everyone arrived alive and healthy, the packaging looked professional, and the experience made me feel pretty confident in recommending them to others. I'll definitely be ordering from them again. So if you're interested in Amano shrimp, they really thrive best when kept in a heavily planted tank, as they need many places to be able to hide. With keeping this in mind, you'll want to be careful when dosing tanks with fertilizers, as many of these can contain copper, which potentially could be harmful to your shrimp. Amanos do best with a pH between 6.5 and 8, and temperatures between 70 and 80 degrees. And of course, you don't want any ammonia or nitrites. Amanos can typically live between 2 to 3 years as long as they are kept in good conditions. When it comes to tank mates, Amano shrimp are typically very peaceful, but due to their small size, you'll want to take care in choosing tank mates. Always remember, if it fits in a fish's mouth, it's food. Because of their peaceful nature and manageable size, they're a popular tank mate for betta fish. Bettas can sometimes pick on shrimp though, so you'd want to keep an eye out for any signs of aggression. Other good tank mates include danios, guppies, platies, white cloud mountain minnows, harlequin rasboras, neon tetras, and corydoras. Now when it comes to diet, feeding Amano shrimp could not be easier. Along with consuming algae and decaying plant matter, they'll constantly scavenge your tank for any leftover food. You will want to avoid any foods that might contain copper, since of course it can be harmful to them. If there isn't much algae or excess food in the tank, you can always supplement their diet with high quality shrimp pellets, fish flakes, algae wafers, or blanched vegetables such as zucchini. One thing you really will want to watch out for though, Amanos can be escape artists. I always recommend having a tightly fitted lid. If startled, they can sometimes jump clean out of the tank. Another interesting fact is Amanos won't really breed in freshwater tanks. Their larvae need brackish water to survive, so you won't end up with any baby shrimp popping up. So if you're hoping to easily breed shrimp, you may want to look into other species like Neocaridina instead. If you've ever thought about adding Amano shrimp to your tank, I really hope all of this helped. And until next time, keep your water clean and your shrimp happy.